Hello YouTube, it's me John Avenger once again, and welcome to another review of Black Power Month. Yeah, this is the sequel to the first Breaking. This is Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo, a 1984 American dance musical film directed by a different director this time, Sam Furstenberg. Here's the poster. Still a lot of fun, just like the first one. There's some things though that could have been cut. Another sequel, Rapping, which is not, non-canon, also known as Breakdance 3, was made by an unconnected plot and different lead characters. Only Ice-T is in all three, but I'm not reviewing that one. That has nothing to do with this. This one has most of the same cast from the first one. No gay black guy this time. The movie's budget was $3 million and made 15, so not a flop. It just made less than the first one, so they didn't do a third one. And the plot is the three main characters from the first movie, Kelly, Special K. Bennett, Lucinda Dickey, Orlando Ozone Barco, Adolfo Quinones, and Tony Turbo Ainley, Michael Chambers struggle to stop the demolition of a community recreation center by a developer who wants to build a shopping mall. I still have the DVD right here, yeah. It's a good looking thing. And Victor Manol, Ice-T, Layla Rashawn, and Martika also appear as dancers. Martika. Yeah, and then it's basically a lot more breakdancing in the streets. They even do a dance scene in a hospital, which I think was kind of weird. But hey, it's another thing. It mostly got negative reviews because, again, guys, these films are about the dancing, choreography, and the spectacle. They're not really deep in plot. Sorry, this isn't The Whale. This isn't Parasite. This isn't The Fabelmans. This is a freaking dance film. Yeah, it's fun. It's not something meant to be taken seriously. I mean, look at the characters' names. Ozone and Turbo. Not deep characters at all. But they're fun characters. The soundtrack is great, just like the first one. Most of it. My favorite song is the song at the very end, Believe in the Beat, sung by Carol Lynn Towns. It's very upbeat, and it makes the ending of the movie the best part of the movie. It made me smile. Because it's not downbeat like some of these Spike Lee or Joints or Jordan Peele films. It's uplifting and upbeat. So it makes you feel good when it's over. It's not like, oh my God, thank God that's over with. And the subtitle Electric Boogaloo has been used in other, parodies in pop culture because, it kind of resonated with people. And the dancing's just as good as the first one's. A lot of color, a lot of positive energy. There's three things that could have been cut. There was a scene with a Spanish girl. She could have been cut from the film entirely. Not needed. In this movie, it's about black power. There's a dinner scene that goes on way too long that I don't think is funny. And then there's another scene with these people talking, and I'm like, just cut this, please. There's a scene where Turbo's dancing on the ceiling. I'm like, yeah, this would have been cool if this was Into the Spider-Verse. If Miles was dancing on the ceiling, that would be cool. It's a good visual, but it could have been cut. It could have been a minute long. The movie's a little bit longer than the first one. It's 94 minutes long. It could have easily been 90 minutes. There's 4 minutes you could have cut from this film entirely, and it would not affect the thin plot that's in this film. But is it enjoyable? Just like the first one? Yeah. It's got some of the same cast. The Canon company did a good job promoting this film, so it did well enough. While it didn't get a third movie, it was fine. These movies weren't meant for critics. They were meant for people that just want to have a good time in the theater, seeing people dance and sing and just break down in a good way, not breaking down crying every 2 minutes. Because we get it, the struggle of the black man. I get it. As a person of color, I get that. Wholesale, I get that. Here, it's done in a way that it's not as racist as the first one. Like the first one had a couple of things, that were like, oh, these people and you people and then their kind. I get it, guys. It's an allegory for racism. There's a smidge of it here, but not as much as the first one. I do appreciate that. Because this is a month to celebrate black culture. And no, Josh, Kang being a black man is not going to hurt you. You think it is because it's all in your head. I'm fine with a black man being a villain. It's not that all black people are villains. No, we haven't had that in a while. And he's not a black British guy, which shouldn't count anyway. That's appropriating the wrong way. Here, it's fine. It's a bunch of people that of different races and colors and ages dancing and being happy. And in Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, which I'll review next week, I'm gonna have a ball because I'm gonna go in blind. But if you want to see something that's light like the first movie but with less racism, this is the movie for you. It's fun, it's light, it's colorful, it's charming. The cast from the first movie is just as good. They still got the chemistry, and it's empowering at the end. When you get to that last ending and they raise the money to save their community center, it's fun. It's a good feel-good moment, and we need more of that in 2023. No more fear and running away from things and being angry all the time. It's good to be upbeat every now and then. And it is a fun movie if you want to see it, and it's on streaming. And I think there's a Blu-ray of this I definitely want to get one day at Shout Factory. So thanks for watching. Those are my thoughts on the Breakin movies. They're fun popcorn fluff. Nothing deep, but nothing horrible. It's not going to ruin your day like music from a couple years ago. So it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next review.